Formula E travels all over the world, including cities like here in Berlin. Now this season I thought, as it's the first of the European races, why not try a little different way to get to the race? So I teamed up with Jaguar TCS Racing to go on an all-electric road trip, starting in London, ending in Berlin, 680 miles, and a great way to showcase how far electric vehicles have come. Here's how I got on. Welcome to Trafalgar Square. We're in the heart of London. I'm Saunders CB and I'm about to set out on an all-electric road trip from London to Berlin ahead of the next round of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. I'll be doing the road trip in the all-electric Jaguar I-Pace, and to say that we've got a scenic route planned, that would be an understatement. Welcome to Düsseldorf. Now it's time to head to Hanover, our next stopover location. Autobahn, no speed limit. Let's see what the I-Pace can do. Whoa! So there we have it, 680 odd miles later, we've made it to Berlin. Now there's just one last thing to do before we wrap this up, because the Jaguar TCS Racing team have asked me to deliver a very important package to the racetrack. Hello mate. Oh, welcome to the road trip.
How's it going?
I'm good mate, I've had such an epic drive here.
So race to road is a real thing, because by 2025 Jaguar globally is going all electric with all of their new vehicles.
And if this is the benchmark, the future is very bright.
Remember that?
Legend.
Well done, good job.
Thank you.
I'll see you over the weekend. Arrived. Tempelhof. Let's be having you.
So there we go, all electric road trip in the Jaguar I-Pace complete. It was such a fun drive, incredible scenery, a great car, really fun to do, and a very unique way of getting to a Formula E race. I guess what's important now is if we go over some of the key thoughts, key learnings that we take away from doing a long electric road trip. You know, 680 miles is no short distance. I'll be honest with you, before we started the road trip, I thought, okay, this might take some interesting planning. I might have to really think about where I'm stopping, the routes I'm taking, just to make sure I had no range anxiety, all that kind of stuff. But the truth of the matter was, it could not have been easier. The infrastructure in Europe is so good, and it's getting better and better almost every day, not even every year. We didn't even have to think about specific chargers or planning routes around chargers, because there were just so many to choose from, even just using the Jaguar navigation system. And every time we did get to one to stop, it was super high speed, so we were getting really quick charges. The last thing I'll say about charging, a really important thing, is that we stopped 4 times to charge on this 680 mile journey, but crucially, only one of those stops was an actual we need to charge stop. All of the others were stopping for convenience, so stopping to have some lunch and plugging in while we ate, or stopping overnight to break up the journey and plugging in the hotel car park, or a natural rest break after a couple hours of driving, that sort of thing. So it didn't actually add any significant time to the road trip. And I think that's a really important thing to take away, that this was a road trip that we could have done in any car, and it didn't impact it being electric. In fact, it made it even more fun, because this car is so quick, it's so luxurious, it's so fun to drive, and you get all the other benefits, you know, environmentally and as well when it comes to driving electric cars. It's really just a win-win situation. So my main takeaway would be that doing long haul or big mileage electric road trips is not something to be worried about, and it's not a thing of the future. It is more than possible now. And all that's got me thinking is, where next can I do an electric road trip to?